Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are. I'm just going to quickly check that I am live. And am I? Yes, there I am. Awesome. So hi, for those of you who don't yet know me, I'm Sophie Nicole Casey, and this is Tea and Tech with me, of course. This week I am drinking a wonderful dried mulberry tea. This is from the wonderful Megan Reed, who's actually in this group, who lives in Chiang Mai, which is about 3.5 hours from me, and sent us a packet of samples, which are lovely and Bua likes very much. So right, today I'm talking about funnels. It's all about funnels. And in this live, so I'm going to cover what is a funnel, because I know some of you aren't 100% sure, why you need it, basically, on a very sort of brief high level. And I'm going to show you one way that you can create a funnel, even if you've got no website, you've got no email marketing software, and you've got no cart software. And then if any of you guys join me live and have any questions, then we can also talk about where you are with your funnel. Because I did a poll on Monday, and a lot of you said you've got a website but no funnel, or your funnel's half complete, or a few of you, a couple of people said that you didn't have a website or a funnel. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to cover today. So if you're watching on replay, please do give me a hashtag replay. And also just let me know where you are. So you know what your situation is. If you've got a website, if you've got a funnel, just let me know in the comments. Hi, whoever's watching. I can't see your name there at the moment, but I hope you're good. Yes, and let's begin. So first of all, like, what is a funnel? So the easiest way to explain it is when you're cooking and you've got like this funnel thing, and you use it to put objects inside it. So if I put a funnel, if I wanted to pour water into here from like a container with a big thing, I'll put a funnel in there and I'll pour it in, and the shape. So the concept is you put a lot in and the less comes out as it goes down. So what that looks like in the world of running a business or in marketing is you get loads of people in at the top. So this is like when people become aware of you, they start, they get to know you, they're watching you, you know, they can, you know, they sign up to a lead magnet or something, and you get loads of people in this top level. And then as they go through your funnel, it's the people who then take another step after. So obviously not everyone who sees you, who comes into your world, is gonna take your lead magnet. So of everyone who knows you, only a few of those will like take your lead magnet. And then of those people, a few of them will then take the next step, which might be that you offer that they buy something, or it might be you go on a masterclass with them, or it could be anything, just whatever steps you're taking them on. And then each next level you take them to, the amount of people get smaller and smaller and smaller. So what we want to do is obviously get, oh, hi Sophie, how are you doing, my lovely? Good to see you here. So what we want to do is get as many people as possible in the top, because then by the time it gets to the bottom, where is purchase, which is what you want people to do, there's going to be a lot less people. So you need enough people at the top so that, you know, a percent will make it to the bottom. Now, in terms of like conversion rates and something, it's different for everyone. If you look at things like 5-day challenges, because I think everyone knows about 5-day challenges, I think on average it's like about 5% convert. So if you get 100 people in, 5% will buy from you, so that's going to be 5 people. Could be more if you've got like a really awesome thing that you're offering, you know, if it's too good to be true kind of thing, you can get up to 20-25%. You know, you can get really good conversion rates, but depending on what it is, it's going to be different. So if it's something free you're giving, obviously you're going to get higher than something else. But I don't want to go down the whole technical, you know, conversion rates and all that, because while it's fun for me, it's not fun for everyone else. So why might you want a funnel? Basically, a funnel is like having a robot VA do loads of stuff for you. So building it can take time, and it can take resources, and it can be hard work. But once it's built, it's just going to sit there working in the background for you. So while you're doing your thing for your business, so while you're being visible, while you're you know, networking, talking to people in groups, putting posts out there on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or whatever it is, you're getting people into your world. So you're going to be offering them, it generally always starts with a freebie, because that's the best way to get people to give you something, which is like their email address, in return for something you give them, which is something of value. So your lead magnet. So that could be like a guide, a training, a checklist, a playbook, anything. It can be literally anything. It just has to be something that doesn't cost you money. So, and something that's scalable as well. So if your lead magnet is like a free call, like a free consultation with you, then you can't scale it because your calendar is going to be full. You're going to be stressed to the max. You're not going to have any time. So it needs to be something that's scalable. That everything with funnels needs to be scalable, basically. Obviously, with like really high ticket funnels. So like if you've got like a really like a £3,000 coaching program, you're going to have calls at the end, but not at the top of the funnel. That's going to be at the bottom of the funnel when they've already qualified by doing all these things that you offered them before. And at the very end, before they buy the high ticket thing, then you'll get on a call with them, but not at the beginning, not for leads. So I've kind of lost my train a little bit then. Yeah, so it's just like a machine that does the running around for you, basically. So what it might look like would be you've got a lead magnet. People go to a page on your website, they opt in on a form, and on the thank you page, so they put their email address, and then they hit submit. Then on the thank you page, it's like, hi, thank you for signing up to my lead magnet. Check your email and you're going to receive my lead magnet now. So then people go onto the email, they find your lead magnet. So the way, one common way and a really good way to actually get value straight away, like get some money back straight away, is on that thank you page. You can have something that says, by the way, here is something I have to offer you. It's worth like £50, $50, but I'm going to give it to you right now. If you want it right now for like £6, £9, like stupidly dirt cheap. And then normally you can get like conversion rates of those for like around 5% as well, 5-10%. Sometimes lower. If it's from Facebook ads, it's probably going to be lower because you're like 100% cold. Whereas if it's organic, people kind of know you already. So you always get higher conversion rates with organic. But so let's just say they take that offer, then, 5% of the people who take your lead magnet are actually paying you. So you're getting free money there already. And then also once someone has bought something from you, they have actually invested in you already. So they're like, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's like 200, 300, 400, 500% more likely to actually go and buy something with you again, because they've already actually spent money with you, even if it was just £6 or like, $6 or whatever, because they've invested, they're like so much more likely to invest again. So once you don't have to have all that stuff, like you don't have to have a tripwire, it's just something you can do. But otherwise what generally happens is they go into an email list and then you just send them an email. So you send them an email to say, thank you, here's your guide. And then after that, you send them a series of emails telling them about you, offering them value, building up trust, showing your, showing your, what's it called? Gaining authority. Can't think of the actual expression I wanted. And all that sort of stuff. And then eventually you will offer them something more again. So then, you're going to offer them the next level. So once you've been speaking to them, you will then offer them, to go on the masterclass. And then at the end of the masterclass, you will offer them an opportunity to work with you or something like that. There's a million different ways to build a funnel. There's no right or wrong way. But what I really want to focus on here and like really tell you is that you don't need to have a super complex funnel to get started. So the example I've just spoken about is pretty complex, and then it could get a lot more complex with like upsells and downsells and loads of stuff like that. But it doesn't have to be like that. A funnel can literally be, to start with, a lead magnet. That's all it is, like just a lead magnet. Then you've got their email address, and then when you're ready, you can then send them emails just whenever you're ready. You don't need to start with a full funnel. Hiya, whoever's watching, let me know who's there. Thanks for joining. And yeah, so it doesn't have to be a complex funnel at all. And what I want to show you today is how you can actually have a funnel without having a website, like I said, like without having any software. And the way we do it is with my favorite platform in terms of like tools that you can use to actually run your business and scale your business, which is ManyChat. So, well, you can do it with any messenger bot. So a messenger bot is just one of the Facebook bots that, when you go to someone's page and it says, hi, how are you? How can I help you today? This is a messenger bot. And you can actually build a funnel in a messenger bot. So I'm actually going to show you that right now. So I use ManyChat. ManyChat is the best one, the easiest one for anyone with no experience. Anyone can do it. It's super cheap. It's like if you want to be able to collect email addresses in like an automated way and link it up to stuff and do anything like that, then you need to pay for it, which is $10 a month, up to 500 contacts. Now, $10 a month is like nothing, obviously. It's like super cheap and it's just very easy to use. So I am going to share my screen. So bear with, share screen. Yeah, I'm going to share my full screen because I get confused otherwise. Okay, cool. So this is ManyChat, basically. This is what it looks like. And this, I literally made this yesterday in about 8 minutes, including like a 2-3 minute break in the middle because I had an idea to add something extra. So it looks scary. I can make it look less scary like this. And in fact, tell you what, I'm actually gonna preview it first and then you can see what this is gonna look like. So let me show you. Just double check that you can see my screen. Yeah, okay, awesome. Right. So this is what it looks like. Can you see from here downwards? So it says, hey, Sophie, thanks for checking out my freebie. Enter your email address below for instant access. And then what it does is it will give them the option to click or tap on a mobile the email address that they've got linked to Facebook. It alternates it for me. But yeah, I'm just going to select that one. I need to move this little thing out of the way because it's in my way. That's better. So it's like, thanks, Sophie, click here to download now. And then there's a button. Now, I'm not actually going to download now because it goes to test.com, test.com, sorry. But what then happens is after they download it, it waits 20 hours. See, there is one drawback with using a bot is you can only send people messages if they've engaged with your bot within 24 hours. So after 24 hours, you're like, the opportunity is gone, but there's lots of things you can do to make the conversation keep going. So this is just a very super example, by the way. I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't recommend to do it exactly like this. I would do like lots of extra little things, but it's just to show you how you can do it. So I'm actually gonna skip this 20 hour wait. You can see so you can see actually what the rest of the flow looks like. So bear with me. Let's do that again. So what happens after the 20 hours, they get, hey, Sophie, I hope you found great value from my lead magnet. I have something else I'd like to offer you to help you on your journey. And then insert a ton of awesome benefits here. How does that sound? And then they can say, tell me more or not for me. And then let's just say they say, tell me more. Come on, Facebook, don't fail me now. There we go. And this is just an example again. This is something I still haven't actually launched yet because I'm just busy. And if you click on that, what happens is, well, this is obviously not working right now. That's annoying, but you can pay. You can buy something inside the bot. I don't know, my internet started breaking last night and stuff keeps not working. So I don't know if it's that or if it's ManyChat or what it is. Oh, sorry. And if they say not for me, we say, that's okay. And what you can actually do is offer them a downsell. So if they say no, then you say, okay, no worries. Well, do you want this instead? And it's a free masterclass, offer them something else for free, give them something that's cheaper than the first thing you offered. And I just want to, hang on, I'll just double check if there's any comments. Super cool, thanks. Bit blurry on the iPhone, but all good. Cool, thank you, Soph. Yeah, my internet's been really bad recently, like since last night, like just before I was trying to go to bed, it just went, and every single page I loaded just wouldn't load properly. Yes, very annoying, but yeah, it's really, really easy. And then, so I just want to add here. So if you have got email marketing software, you can integrate that as well. So what I've done in this example is I've added some actions here. So once they sign up, you can do something to send them, add them as a contact in ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, or you can use Zapier. If you use Zapier, you can send them wherever else you want to go. You just have to have it set up. And if you use Zapier, then you're already going to know how to do this. So it's going to be super easy. And then that would obviously send them into your list in ActiveCampaign, which you would then set to trigger to automatically email them the thing. But obviously, if you've not got email, you can just send them it right here to download. So you don't need email. Then if you have a domain, but no website and no email software, if you have a domain, it means you've actually got an email address that you can use as long as you've got some form of hosting. So you can actually send emails here. So let me just show you something. So after they click, sorry, not that one. After they click, after you send them that thing, you can then just send them an email, and you can actually send emails from ManyChat, like without having to invest in any special software. So here you would just be like, hey, freebie, oops, here, oh God, I hate doing stuff quickly. Here's your freebie. And then you design it exactly the same as you do these. So like, you can just add stuff in. You could like add an image, add a header image. You can add whatever you want. And then you can, okay, I have to add stuff in there to preview it. And it basically just goes out like that. And you can choose whether to have ManyChat branding or not. And then if you've got emails, if you're using emails as well, you don't need to worry about the 24-hour rule. You can contact them whenever you want. So if it's after 24 hours, you can send them an email and say, hey, looks like you forgot to do something. And then you can say, click here. And then when they click here, you can send them straight into whatever flow you want from your bot. So they click the button and then it starts a new conversation, whichever conversation you want. It's like so super easy and foolproof, like if you've not got anything set up. So that's just what I wanted to show you. How to set up. You set up your account. You can set up your ManyChat account by going to manychat.com and you link up your Facebook page. And then once you've done it, you upgrade with a little button here that says upgrade. And then in your settings, you can go down to payments and you can link up Stripe. You can link up PayPal. You have to choose one. You can't have both of them. So you link up one of those. And then in the integration section, that's where you can link up ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, or whatever. And if you've not got email software, you can link up Google Sheets, and then you can send the contacts straight into a Google Sheet, save it for a rainy day, and then whenever you have got, whenever you have got your email marketing set up, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It gets messy, doesn't it? Then you can send out emails, and that's it. You don't need to be like, well, okay, I want to start collecting registrations because I'm not ready, because I've not got my emails ready, because I've not got my website built, because I've not done this. Just get yourself a bot like one of these. Like you can, I know the platform really well, so it's going to be easier for me. But to give you an idea of how easy it is to do something like this, go back to this demo one. Like if I just start again, so we're going to send a message. We're going to put a user input, hi, send your email. The reply type is their email address. We say, yeah, send that. Then that message is done, like it's literally so quick. Then when they reply, you can choose to do whatever you want to do to them. You can tag them, send them to Google Sheets, ActiveCampaign, all of that stuff. You then send them another message and it goes on. It's like really quick to do. So I think that's pretty much, sorry, I keep going back to this page and the middle bit like really throws me out. It's like, wow, so many of me. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Let me know if that helps and if that makes sense and if that's something that you're like excited to be able to do. Like, so I do this as a done for you service. Obviously I'm not going to try and sell to you guys. That's not what I'm doing. I'm gonna create a bot in a box for lead magnets and for masterclass. So it's like super cheap and you can just install it in one click and it's got like all of this done. But it's just a bit difficult because there's not going to be a one size fits all, because whether you've got your own email software and stuff will depend on what you need. So I'm not really there yet with it, but I have already created it for the 5-day challenge. It's super complicated, like it took like bloody ages to make, but it's good. I'm happy with it. I'm proud of it. But yeah, you can do pretty much anything in ManyChat. It's very, very easy. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, then I can look at this one. Yay. So if if anyone has any questions at all, let me know. And yeah, like I said before, just let me know where you are with your funnel. Let me know what's holding you back. If like I said, if you've got a website and it's getting the landing pages designed that's the problem, then just do it in ManyChat. Like literally just do it in ManyChat. And you can do it in Instagram as well. So if Instagram's where you hang out and not Messenger, you can do the same. You can set up stories and comments. It's called a comment growth tool or a story reply. So that when you do a story, you can say like you can tell them what emoji to send, and if they send that emoji, it's going to trigger a certain message. or you can tell them to send you a message. You know, like when you do a story, they can just write you a message. You can say, send me a message with the word freebie, and then it will automatically send them that, and you can get them to register for your freebie just from a story on Instagram. And you can do it with comments as well. So if you do a post in Instagram and you say comment below the word freebie, then when they comment with that word on that post, they will get a message from you in Instagram automatically saying, here, type your email address to register for this freebie. And then it's just going to do the thing. It's going to send the emails. It's going to follow up with them. It's going to offer them your service. It's going to do whatever you tell it to do. So I hope that helps. I hope that's given you inspiration. Let me know your thoughts. We're on 20 minutes now, and I like to keep these at 20 minutes or less because I'm a busy mum and a busy business owner, and you guys are busy bums and business owners, apparently, if I can get my words out. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. Let me know. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Lots of love.